That's a good thing. Listen to their voices.
Yeah.
If they write us letters, we'll read them sometimes.
How does your conversations differ from guy conversations that you've overheard about women?
I found the guys, I've even talked to guys about it, they don't seem to like to talk about their women at all with other guys. Unless, they just got laid or, something graphic and...
Yeah, it usually seems if it's intimate that they won't sit there and tell their buddy, oh yeah, so I took her out, I did something gentle. That's just not...
That was really romantic.
Exactly.
I bought flowers.
I know.
She cried. Guys don't seem to talk about that, but we do. We like to talk about that stuff. It's great. And it makes us, I think because we talk to our girlfriends about it, we tend to fall deeper in love with our guys.
Oh, that's so true. It's true.
It is true.
It's true.
It is.
Because there's some pressure. You don't want to just break up the next day after you told your girlfriend.
We enjoy the experience for a lot longer period of time because we're sharing it with our girlfriends.
Yeah, exactly.
So that
we don't just tell to one girlfriend. We tell it to all the girlfriends.
So that date lasts for maybe a week.
Yeah. It's true.
Well, I do that. I rushed to synagogue Saturday morning to tell all my friends how I got laid twice last week.
Oh, okay.
So did you relive the experience?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, as many graphic details as possible.
And did it make you miss her?
Oh,
I guess to think about it.
See, it didn't. No. See, we miss our guys because we talk about them.
I'm thinking.
Well, these were like conquests. These were like conquests.
Well,
this helps my ego, my male ego.
Good for you.
Good for you. Yay.
Yay.
That's not very impressive.
No.
Thumbs down.
You're
Thumbs
out.
down. Do women ever rush over and say, your friends, I got laid last night.
No.
I conquered him. I did him like a dinner.
I know girls that have gone out saying, I'm going to get laid. But...
do you have their phone number?
But...
Got $5?
No,
Sure.
I don't. No.
Not generally.
Not generally, no.
I think most women want sex within the context of a relationship.
I agree with that. Absolutely. Because I think women, it's more of a trust thing.
It's intimacy. You're trusting everything. It's just, that's how it is for us. So yeah, it's important for it to be in our relationship.
Why is it different?
Well, the whole act is inherently
Revealing.
invasive, and a woman has to be allowing a man into her space, and get really
Plus-
into this.
Yeah, but even if a man the woman went into a man's space, he'd still, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but just the concept
We're so
of-
different.
No, because, like the concept of just being naked in front of another person, you gotta trust your pot belly for the guy.
Well, I don't mind.
What is it?
So I
What
was
are we talking about?
I have
Why
a
are we so
question.
different? Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Is it important does a guy want...
Okay, what do you think of this opinion? The primary thing that attracts a man, and not the only thing, is looks, and the primary thing that attracts a woman is a man's ability to provide and protect.
Some truth to that.
I agree, to provide and protect, okay, but, not solely anymore, because they can't be the sole provider. I don't mean to quote Michael Bolton right now, but,
Who's Michael Bolton?
You don't want to...
He's a singer.
I'm going to
Sing
move a little
sole
closer.
provider. But usually now both parties have jobs, and both are making the money and providing for the family. So but you were saying money before, that women are attracted to money and guys are attracted to looks, and I don't agree with that. I have dated people with money, and And I would, if I'm not happy, it offers nothing. It's not fun. It's empty. Just because you can go out to dinner at a nice restaurant or go to nice places, it doesn't give you that feeling inside. I would much rather be with a poor, starving artist who I have fun with and who makes me happy and who makes me feel good.
But I think that women do. It's like a thing that it'd be much better if the guy went out and worked, and then women would stay and go shopping with their girlfriends, whatever, keep house. That's there. That exists, and I don't know. And men do look at looks in women. That's why Baywatch is such a great show. Baywatch. So.
What do you think about men and pornography? And I will get off sex in a minute, but I'm just curious.
What do you mean, men and pornography?
Yeah, the vast quantities that they consume, pay out for, spend time with.
I think it's sad. I think it's kind of sick and sad. I know that they get really I know a lot of guys get really turned on by that, and I don't understand it because I don't. And I've watched them, and it doesn't do anything for me. I know it does a lot of stuff for a lot of people, but I think it's kind of sad. I think it's kind of it's a big turnoff to me when a guy's really into pornography, and
It's prostitution. They're just buying sex,
yeah, well, and then it the whole thing we were talking about earlier about intimacy and love and feeling, and kissing for hours, and
that totally excludes. That's just like instant sex. Let's buy a magazine. Let's buy a prostitute. That whole thing. It cuts throughout the whole process of intimacy and love and friendship, and it just goes, okay, here, instant gratification.
What does it tell you about men and what they want? If they spend billions of dollars on this and there's barely one magazine for women, which mainly gay men buy.
I think that it's kind of what you were saying before about men being afraid of really being in reality and being like the women have the common sense and are more based in reality and more in tune with their feelings and all of that. And I think that men can escape into pornography. It's kind of an escapist kind of instant gratification, like you said. And they can just use that to avoid feelings, like, getting in touch with their emotions and getting in touch with the bigger picture.
I think female pornography is romance novels. What do you think of that?
I don't read them, so I don't know.
Do you either of you guys read or have read large quantities of romance novels?
We're intellectuals.
Not intellectual, but I don't really read romance novels.
Do you have any dreams that you remember about men that are significant to you or precious to you, or have somehow foreshadowed men that you would come to know, or that you treasure?
Dreams? What do you...
Yeah, dreams, as in sleep. If not, that's fine. I'm just throwing it out.
What? I'm kind of... I don't really understand the question.
Okay, when you sleep, sometimes you have dreams, right?
Right.
Sometimes those dreams are about the opposite sex.
A lot lately.
Sometimes those dreams are very precious. Sometimes they foreshadow things. Sometimes they express deep, dark longings.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes, most of the time you forget them. Do you remember any dreams or that play a significant part in your waking life, foreshadowing what you want, revealing deep, dark longings, any of the above?
I've been having a lot of dreams lately about sex, and it's been a great thing because I haven't been having any. So that's as far as deep, dark longings. It's kind of been great because I could experience it without having to actually have it. It's been fun with all sorts of different people. That's been good.
Would you need to be in a relationship, Audrey, to feel comfortable with that type of physical intimacy?
Yes.
And you?
Absolutely. I've wanted to think differently. I've wanted to